Okay. It says we've been live for 20 seconds. How? I just clicked it. Punch in the attendance. Oh, yeah. Got the notification. Let me check the sound real quick. Yeah, that sounds fine. I gotta make sure I'm not to raise my voice. That joint was loud, just me talking like this. Got expert audio quality over here. What's that, Christ? Are we good on Facebook? No sweat. I see it. Let's go. All right. Let's clap it up. Well, Shalom, Israel. This is Priest and Officer Aisha Allah. You understand? With the ISUPK. That's the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. You understand? This is the Eastern Shore of Maryland's Wednesday night law class. Right? I guess that's working. You understand? We're gonna go ahead and get into tonight's topic, man. Tonight's topic, we're gonna basically get into, what has happened to our sisters because of, the binding of the strong man by our oppressor. The Christian church doesn't understand this, so we're gonna do an extensive breakdown on it. We're gonna help our brothers and sisters see, you understand, how we as a nation have been crippled, you understand, by a calculated attack by our oppressor to subdue literally, physically, but also spiritually and mentally the men of the household. And we're going to explore the ramifications of that bondage, you understand, of that binding. And this, the thing is, like you can't solve a problem that you don't know exists. You understand? Like the first step, like this was the scientific method. You understand, is identifying a problem, right? We have a problem in the community, man, with just the dysfunction of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American households. Like as a community, there's a great degree of dysfunction, a great degree of disorder that has resulted in, trouble across the board. You understand? Lack of performance, so to speak, that has affected men, women, and children. So we're going to get into, what the Bible has to say about, kind of what has happened and what was prophesied. And we're going to look at what's going on. And we're going to get into the solutions, you understand? So if I could, let me get, I know a lot of nights I do a lot of talking, you understand, but we're gonna try to bang out a lot of scriptures, you know what I mean, on this topic, you know what I mean, because this is a touchy topic that a lot of people may take offense to, but in the ISUPK, we don't shy away from touchy topics, you understand. If sometimes you got to acknowledge that the truth hurts. You understand, the truth hurts, but it's like medicine. You got to take that, even if it's nasty. You know what I mean? Even if that, penicillin gonna make you, you know what I'm saying? When you go to the restroom, it's gonna smell crazy. You gotta take that penicillin, right? To get healed, and that's what we need. So we're gonna get the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 27, just to get it started.
The book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 27.
Go ahead.
No man.
Say that again.
No man.
No man. Go ahead.
Can enter into a strong man's house.
No man can enter into a strong man's house. You understand? We look at our community, and in a lot of these households, there are men missing. You understand? The father of those children has been put on child support. You understand? He's been locked up. You understand? He's been, uh, 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 degraded. He's been beat to powder by this, wicked society, right? By this oppressor's systematic, warfare that's been waged against them. So we've got households, man. And here's the thing. I don't know if people really understand. Even when that man is outside of that house, don't think that he doesn't feel a responsibility for that household, man. You understand? Like that those are still his children up under that roof. You understand? He still gives damns about that house. But our sisters have been weaponized against our brothers in such a way where even when that man gives all the damns in the world about her and that household, she blocks, his attempts to to be the man of that household. You understand? For that to be his household. And not only does she block that attempt, like she's not alone in that endeavor. The government will support her so long as she blocks your attempts to be the man of that household. You know what I mean? That welfare system is such a damn beast. And General Muhammad brought out Monday night that states would absolutely go bankrupt if it weren't for families splitting up and marriages ending, and a mother coming to the government for assistance. You understand? And when she comes to the government for assistance, the government requires her to put that man on child support. So that man, he gets put on child support, but then the state gets additional funding from the federal government because they have to take care of this family that's fell apart. You understand? It's a very lucrative and necessary hustle for states to dismantle families, man. So our sisters have this incentive to get rid of their men, get rid of the man, and the government will pay for your food, pay for your child care. You understand? Give you that cash assistance, right? Like it's pay for that damn housing. It's extremely incentivized for those sisters to get rid of those men. You understand? And not to mention, so that's just from a very carnal, fiscal financial standpoint, right? But then you got the damn Christian church that's teaching our women, that they don't need a man. All they need is Jesus, right? This damn fantasy and this uh uh uh, uh this whacked out imagination where you don't need a brother in that house helping to raise those kids, helping to provide the structure and the guidance that every house requires, man. And this scripture talks about that. Go ahead and keep reading. Read that from the beginning, Salaki.
Mark chapter 3, verse 27. No man can enter into a strong man's house.
No man can enter into a strong man's house. In the ISUPK, right? And under Commander General Yohana, men are trained and raised up to be strong. You understand? Like this is talking about a strong man's house, like a man that understands what strength is, a man that understands what discipline is, a man that understands what wisdom is, and what righteousness is, and what integrity is, and what pride is, and what honor is, and what dignity is, and what loyalty is, and what his priorities are. You understand? That's a strong man. And it says no man can enter. Like, this ain't just talking about a damn burglar, right? This ain't talking about a burglar entering your house. You know, with the damn, the black joint tied around their eyes, or what, the shiesty mask. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't just talking about, that type of man entering the house. This is talking about all kinds of weaponry against that family. You understand? All types of, what they say, you know, um, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but power and principle. Like we're talking about no man, it's talking about those demons out. You understand? That come by way of, the TV, right? And those damn cell phones and the social medias and the news, right? And the damn Disney. I'm not gonna let up off Disney. Disney trying to come up in your house and run a whole entire LGBTQ, conversion mission on your children. Admittedly, they said it's not even a secret. It's not even a secret campaign. You know what I mean? So those are ways that men or entities are trying to enter a strong man's home. And this is saying no man can enter into a strong man's house. Go ahead.
And spoil his goods.
And do what?
And spoil his goods.
One more time.
And spoil his goods.
It says that no man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods. What does it mean to spoil something? What does it mean for something to be spoiled, Maserati?
Turn, make it bad. Maybe not. I'm trying to find a word for it. Not make it, ruin it.
Yeah, to ruin it, to destroy it. You understand? To corrupt it. It says, no man, like, and here's the difference between the ISUPK and the Christian church and the Muslim mosque and the other is, so-called Israelite groups, right? Strong men are being raised here. You understand? Like, and we're being raised to understand that we are under attack. You understand? Like, the Christian church does not think that there is an attack going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are asleep. They are blind watchmen. You know what I mean? The damn oxymoron of the blind watchman. The politicians are blind watchmen. Go ahead,
It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like, you ever seen House Party? House Party is for the time where they're all in the house partying and dancing, having the time of their life. They don't realize the house is on fire outside of them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's exactly it. The Christian church has created that scenario where all hell's breaking loose. Like Commander General Yohana is about to do a lecture, you understand, about, World War III. You know what I mean? And it already starting. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's happening. World War III is upon us. You understand? Commander General Yohana is the only one, and the priests and prophets in the ISUPK, I'm the Commander General Yohana, are the only ones that are even aware that World War III is here. You understand? The house is on fire. We are under attack, which is why it's so important that we get our houses in order. But this scripture talks about what's going on with the disorder of the households, right? It says, how can Salakia? It says no man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods. What are the goods inside of a strong man's house, man? What do you think? This talking about a Xbox? Huh? You think these goods are talking about what? His little safe, his safe just got what, $100 in it? His little empty safe. That ain't the goods that this is talking about, man. The goods inside the strong man's house are his family, man. The family, the people that reside in there under his rulership, man, under his authority. That's his wife and that's his kids, man. So there's a man that desires to enter into the house and corrupt the goods of the strong man, to corrupt the children of the strong man, to corrupt the wife of the strong man. Keep reading.
Except he will first bind the strong man.
He'll do what?
Bind the strong man.
He'll do what?
Bind the strong man.
This, the only way that it's possible to corrupt the goods of a strong man is to first bind him. You have to, what does it mean to bind someone? That reminds me of the Christian church, when they say, I bind you, Satan, in the name of Jesus. Remember that, John? Yeah. Oh, Lord. What does it mean to bind something? Maserati, I'm at. Don't Google it. I'm asking. This is...
the regular, I guess to incapacitate, not incapacitate.
Yeah, no, I'll take that. That's a good word. To subdue.
Subdue, yeah.
To constrict, to control.
Yeah.
You understand? To control, man. If someone wants to enter that strong man's house and destroy his goods, he's got to control that strong man, bro. He has got to control him. How did they control the strong man? Well, they put the drugs in the neighborhood in the 80s and got all the damn strong men out the house, right? They got them all hooked on drugs, thrown in jail. I mean, that's a damn statistical fact. You understand? They did our people. This is kind of like a side note. They did our fathers, man, the way I had some ants in my house the other day. You understand? It's probably about a month ago. I used this stuff called Taro. No, this ain't a plug for the Taro brand, right? But if you're familiar with having ants, Taro is kind of like they got different little, application, strategies. But the one I like is it's like it comes in a container and you just pour the gel on like this little piece of square cardboard. You just put the little gel down there. And what happens is it attracts ants. It attracts them. So you got ants, you put this gel down, the ants are going to flock to it. You understand? When they get to it, they're going to take some of the gel. They're like, ooh, this is banging. They're going to take that gel and they're going to take it back to the nest. You understand? That gel, although it seems sweet, although it seems delicious, although it seems like they've hit the jackpot, although it seems like this is our way out, we finally hit the big time. This is the hustle that's going to get us out the hood. They get that poison and take it back to their community, and that poison infects the community and it kills them from within. You understand? That's what the oppressor did to our strong men in the 80s. You understand? That's what they did with the crack epidemic. You understand? Like that's what happened to a majority of our fathers. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I'm kind of biased. You know what I mean? Like if you in your 30s, you understand? Like your father and your family was affected by, you know what I mean? That Taro crack epidemic. You understand? And that destroyed a lot of the strong men in the community. But even before that, with, like I said, the welfare system, they told them sisters, you got to get them men out the house if you want help. You know what I mean? Some relief from the oppression and the poverty and the struggles that we put you in. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want us to let up off of you a little bit, you got to kick that man out the house. They understood how important it was to get rid of the strong man so that they could then pervert the minds of the sisters, you know what I mean, and the women, and pervert the minds of the children. All right, keep reading. And
then he will spoil his house.
He'll do what?
Spoil his house.
One more time.
And then he will spoil his house.
And then he'll spoil his house, man. The oppressor has waged a war against the black man, the Hispanic man, and the Native American man in America. And he's been very successful at getting us out of the household. You understand? Like I said, whether it's through the incarceration, whether it's through, you know, filling our sisters' heads with this fantasy and this doctrine that a man can only have one woman. And if you catch him texting another woman, then you got to kick him out the house. You understand? Or you got to go missing, go run and disappear because, you know, he's dealing with another woman. You just got to lose your damn marbles. Like these are the things that have been waged against us, man. So now we've got households at an insane rate without strong men. Even the households that have men in them, if they're not in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, those are households that might have a man in them, but they're not a strong man. They're a man, a Black, Hispanic, or Native American man that's supposed to be strong, but he's bound. What is he bound by? Christianity. What is he bound by? Islam. What is he bound by? Goddamn Egyptology. You know what I'm saying? Bound by that what? The Moor Science Temple. Bound by this individual nonsense that I'm seeing now. I saw a dude talking about, you know, being all nature and say you need to get outside with your shoes off and get your feet in the grass and get your palms to the air so you can replenish like you a damn solar panel, you know what I'm saying, hitting a battery or something. Like you got all these weird ideologies and doctrines and philosophies where brothers think that they're conscious, right? They think that they've tapped into some degree of consciousness and some wokeness when you are bound, man. You are bound if you following any of these other goofy philosophies, man. You in Esau's military, and you just as patriotic as you can be. You understand? Put your life on the line for the oppressor. You're bound. Do you understand that? You think that your oppressor is your savior. You think that you all wrapped up in the damn politics, and you know you thinking that you know this next election is the one that's really going to fix things for you and your family and your community. Listen, ain't nothing in there for us. You are bound. You understand? Like you're sleep. Like. Well, what does it say? Our eyes as yet failed, man. In watching. You know what I mean? Vain for vain help from a nation that cannot save us, man. Like you're bound. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine your bills are due, right? And instead of you taking the money, let's say you got I'm just gonna throw this out there, a $200 electric bill, right? And you got $200. Instead of taking the $200 and paying the electric bill, you're gonna go buy $200 worth of scratch offs. Because that way you could get the bill, you could get the electric bill paid and the rent and this and that. You know, like you're bound. Like you're not gonna be able to pay the electric bill. You understand? Like we have a bound way of thinking, man. And us as Black men, we have to really wake the hell up to the reality that our families need us unbound. Like it is a crisis in our community for us to be involved in all these philosophies that are failing us every day. When there is a solution, you can pick up the phone and call the ISUPK in any city or state you live in. You can get in touch with a brother. You can come to a class. You can meet the brothers that are strong and not bound. You understand? Not bound by Christianity, not bound by Islam, not bound by greed, not bound by selfishness. We are free men, strong men that serve the Lord, man. Our families require it. And I look at the news today, I look at the condition of our people today, and one of the one I'm going to touch on tonight is our sisters, man. Our sisters have been completely spoiled behind our bondage. They have run amok. Our sisters are in such a condition that we're gonna get it in the scriptures if I can. Damn, let me get actually let me get Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 23. I think that's what I need. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 23. So that when we go out here in the world and we want to follow all of these other doctrines and philosophies and the cultures, when we want to follow the Pan-Africanism, right? We want to follow after the oppressor. We want to be, American patriots. We want to be Christian. We want to be Muslim. We want to be damn Hindu. We want to be Rastafarian. We want to be whatever we want to be. You need that? Oh, Salakia, you can should be right here. You grab that bottom one. That's the apocrypha. Oh shit, Salakia, you could have got this one. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 23. We gotta get right, man. Us men gotta get right, or we're gonna lose our like we've already lost our sisters. I don't know if y'all noticed the thought culture, the Kiki Palmers, the Cardi B's, the Nicki Minaj's, you understand? The Atlanta Housewives, the Megan Thee Stallions. Damn, I just found out about this one chick named Sexy Red. What? Like our sisters, and these are the ones that are in the spotlight. You understand? Like these are the celebrities, the stars. Your damn Gabrielle Unions, your Beyonces. These are the women that when we're bound, when the strong men aren't in the household, these are the figures that the oppressor uses to spoil our women, to spoil those goods. You understand? You got that, warrior? All right, let's hear that real quick.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 23.
Go ahead.
A wicked woman.
A what?
A wicked woman.
One more time.
A wicked woman.
A wicked woman. Go ahead.
Is given as a portion.
Is what?
Is given as a portion.
A wicked woman is given as a portion. Go ahead.
To a wicked man.
To who?
A wicked man.
You said a strong man?
A wicked man.
You said a righteous man?
A wicked man.
You said a man of the Lord?
A wicked man.
A wicked man. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. You brothers out there, if you aren't in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohanan, you're out of order. You understand? That whatever doctrine or philosophy that you think, has you so conscious and woke, Salakia, that has you so conscious and woke, but it really just has you bound, you're going to receive a what? What kind of woman?
A wicked woman.
You're going to get a wicked woman. You deserve a wicked woman is what that's saying. Go ahead.
But a godly woman.
But a what?
A godly woman.
A woman that knows her place. A woman that knows her role. A woman that is in order. Go ahead.
Is given to him.
Is given to who?
To him.
Go ahead.
That feareth the Lord.
That does what?
That feareth the Lord.
That gets high.
That feareth the Lord.
That sings on the choir.
That feareth the Lord.
That eats shrimp, crab, and lobster.
That feareth the Lord.
Listen, man, this is like you kind of get what you are. You understand? It's kind of fair, right? You're not gonna serve the Lord. You don't deserve a woman that does serve the Lord. You know what I mean? And is in order like that. You're gonna end up with exactly what you deserve, brother. You understand? You running around here in this conscious community believing all kinds of garbage, man. You running around in these fake Israelite groups in this Christian church, simping. You running, you submissive up under your woman. You understand? She's your authority. You know what I mean? And what it said in the conscious community, they say the black woman is God. She's God. So she's the one that you answer to. That's wicked as hell. You're gonna find out real soon that queen, that goddess, is wicked as hell. You understand? You're gonna find that out real soon, man. But you could, it might behoove you to get up in the ISUPK County Commander General Yohana and find out how to serve the Lord, man, so that you can get a woman that ain't so damn wicked, so that you can learn what is expected of a woman, so that you can train that woman and teach that woman, and you can actually be a hedge of protection for that woman, so that she's not spoiled by every commercial, so she's not spoiled by every TikTok trend and every TikTok challenge, you understand? So that she's not spoiled by Instagram likes and gifts. We got to get in order, man. Let me get 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. We're going back to the Apocrypha, so don't get too far from it. But we're going to get this 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
Go ahead.
But I will have you know that the head of every man.
That the what?
That the head of every man.
So every man has a head. That means every man has someone that they have to answer to, an authority, someone that they are in subjection to. Go ahead.
And the head of every man is Christ.
Is who?
Is Christ.
Their woman.
Is Christ.
Their pastor.
Is Christ.
Their bishop.
Is Christ.
The deacon.
Is Christ.
The head of every man is Christ. If you're going to be in order, you understand, according to the Most High, you got to be in subjection to Christ. What does that mean? You got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments that he kept. You understand? You got to refrain from what he refrained from. And you got to do what he said to do. And we got to keep the law. We can't go break the Most High's laws. You know what I mean? When Christ was perfect, Christ kept the law, man. Christ didn't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. He didn't teach the disciples to do so. Christ didn't, worship other gods, and he didn't teach the disciples to do so. You understand? Christ was a man of integrity. He knew, he feared the Lord. You understand? And he kept the law. If we're not keeping the law, Christ isn't our head. And if Christ isn't our head, then the rest of this is irrelevant. You understand? The rest of this is just going to fall apart. You understand? God said he's not the author of confusion, man. You understand? Everything should be done in decency and in order. This is order that the Most High is prescribing for the children of Israel, man. We serve the Most High by following Christ and doing what Christ said to do. Like, no sweat. We do that. Then what happens? Go ahead.
And the head of the woman.
The head of who?
Man.
The head of who?
And the head of the woman.
So you telling me a woman has a head? That's gonna ruffle some feathers there. The feminist movement the feminist movement is not trying to hear that. You telling me a woman has a head? A woman has someone in authority over her? Listen, you see how destroyed we are? You see how far away we are from what the Most High, ordered and prescribed for the children of Israel? We've been seduced. You know what I mean? A man has entered our house and taught our women about a thing called a feminist movement. Anybody know what the feminist movement is? What the hell's the feminist movement? Maserati?
Women tired of being oppressed by men and not getting equal pay and not being treated as equals.
Come on, man. Women,
though they should be above The man.
Women feeling like that men don't have any authority over them. Not only should men not have authority over them, but they're pretty much should be looked at as men. They're just as good as men. They could do, would it say anything you could do, I could do better? I saw listen, I saw a video the other day, right? It had to deal with like the feminist movement, right? I guess professional, got the NBA, you got the NFL, you know what I'm saying? There's professional soccer league, right? Well, just like the NBA has the WNBA, the women that are professionals. Well, there was these women that were, professional soccer players. And their stance was, we should be getting paid the same amount of money as the men. What they say, equal pay. You know what I'm saying? Like equal pay for equal play or something cool like that. You know what I mean? They had it rhyming and stuff, right? So they had this event where they were going to show the world that they were just as good as the men. They played this women's team played against a men's team, women professionals versus men professionals. What do you think happened? I'm curious. Like, just you know what I mean? Just what you think. What do you think happened? Professional women soccer league versus professional men's soccer league. The women are saying we're just as good as you. We should be getting paid the same amount. What do you think happened there?
I would think the outlook, their outlook, and whoever they're talking to, outlook would be different after the game was over. Because I'm pretty sure they didn't stand a chance against the men.
You think the men won?
Yes, I think the men won bad.
You think the men won bad?
I think they won. I don't think it was a competition.
Truly, you are a priest and prophet and the ISUPK officer, Bazarat. The score, I don't know if you know about soccer. The score was 11-0. 11-0. It was a joke. It was a joke. The feminist movement has crept in our sisters' heads and has them thinking that they're the man. They're the damn strong man that's going to run the house and call the shots and this and that. That's not the natural, position of a woman. Now, again, can a woman be strong? Yes. Can she be the strong man? No. You understand? There's a difference. Go ahead.
It's like anything. It's like you say you watching karate on TV or something. Maybe you watch wrestling, or maybe you watch it all obviously back in the day on TV. You see it looks good, you feel like you can repeat it. You feel like you can do exactly what they're doing, but it's easier said than done.
That's right.
You find out, like, you know what, I can't do this.
Yeah, it looks easier.
Yeah,
they make it look easy,
yeah,
but it's not that easy. You understand? And our sisters need to understand that. And our sisters haven't been taught that. Why haven't our sisters been taught that? Because our men have been bound. You understand? The strong man has been binded, man, with effeminization, LGBTQ options. You understand? Alternative lifestyles. Like, listen, this is not, and again, our sisters have, certainly are certainly in a destroyed condition, but it's because the men, have failed, kind of failed. Does that make sense? So I'm not bashing our sisters. We're going to get into what our sisters are doing, but I don't want to, like, make it seem like we just bashing the sisters. The brothers have got to, the strong men have to unbind themselves. We got to understand that there's an order in the household, man. And when we come into the household like that has to be the expectation. You understand? Like that battle has to take place. We can't be weak up under some woman trying to simp for some, extracurricular activity. You know what I mean? Like that has failed our community, man. You had a question or?
I was saying, like, our sisters are so destroyed that, like, how you said, a strong man buying and they spoil the house. Like with the LGBT movement going on, that they're letting the enemy move into their field willy nilly. Like how they're letting the men into their sports, how they're letting the men into their bathrooms, but they don't realize it's a problem or there's an enemy. They're like willy nilly, like really the men are the opposite against it. The girls are like, come on in here, go into our sport. But at the end of the day, they're not like, you know what I mean. It's gonna end up hurting them in the long run. But for some reason they don't realize or understand that it's not a good thing for them to let these men join their organization or tell them how to be ladies. Like how a man was already woman of the year,
Right.
that are already winning beauty pageants. They're taking food out of your mouth,
Right.
and they don't even realize it.
Right. Like it's what you're saying is so heavy because again, like sisters are gullible. Women are easily hustled and gamed, man. And that's why it's so important for men to be their protection, to be their head, to be that voice of reason. You understand? Our sisters need that voice of reason. We actually going that takes me into my next scripture. You understand? Let me get Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 9. 24. Hold on, Salakia, 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 9.
Go ahead.
The whoredom of a woman.
The what?
The whoredom of a woman.
The what?
The whoredom of a woman.
What is whoredom? Anybody know what a whore is according to the Bible? Here we go. Stepping on Maserati. What's a whore?
A woman with multiple partners?
Yeah, a woman who has sex with one man and then has sex with another. She's got a body count of 2. And she's a what?
Whore.
She's a whore, according to the Bible. I pray y'all understand that. Now you can see how this understanding, you can see how this doctrine, you can see how this culture, you can see how this expectation clashes with the Christian church. You understand? Clashes with America and its customs. Like this is one of the biggest differences. You know what I mean? In terms of practices that yield terrible results. America teaches what do they call it? Recreational sex. Like you're doing like damn like playing pickup basketball is recreation, right? You're having sex like pickup basketball. Your damn body count is 3 digits, 4 digits. Come on, listen. Read that again.
The whoredom of a woman.
Go ahead.
May be known in her haughty looks.
In her what?
In her haughty looks.
What does haughty mean? Do you know what haughty means?
Well, I'm gonna take a go at it, a stab at it, like a promiscuous look or.
It's proud.
Okay.
Oh, it's a proud look. It's just that. Damn, you know, gay the LGBT pride, right, where it just ain't no shame in their game. Right. Yeah, that pride, that whoredom. Imagine whoredom being a thing to be proud of. Oh, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Yeah, I'm proud of it. It's the reason Keke Palmer is proud of, you know, her appearance. Go ahead, finish reading that. Her what?
Her haughty looks.
That proud look and what?
And eyelids.
And them eyelids. Goddamn, what? You can't tell me this book ain't insanely prophetic. Like how long ago? Like when I was in like back when I was younger, girls in school weren't wearing fake eyelashes. But today, all the whores are wearing eyelashes. You can't be a whore without eyelashes, I don't think. I think it's a requirement. You understand? And the way that they look, you know what I mean? There's this invitational look about them. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, you can get a piece of this for nothing. You understand that look, and they're proud of it. That just yeah, yeah. I'm you know what I mean, what it said, I'm just exploring. Yeah, I'm trying to find myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm a free spirit, a damn free spirit. Ooh, wait, that's a horrible mentality. A woman with a damn free spirit where you're just gonna just, be free and just explore your sexuality and just, you're trying to find, you don't want to be tied down. You just want to, just have fun. You was gonna say something?
The oppressor is so wicked. That's a term we probably heard today. If you like it's a rolled out carpet, invitational to explore your recreational side and all that. They have a term they call it slut shaming. So you can't even talk bad about a shorty who's her body is up. They call it slut shaming. Like you're supposed to be able to freely be a whore.
What you bringing out is so heavy. like you're a damn bully if you tell a woman that she should be ashamed of herself for being a whore. Now imagine now that's what that's what has happened to our households under our bondage. You remove the man and you put this silly idea in a woman's head that she should be a whore. Like another one. Listen, I've scrolled across debates between women telling other women that body counts matter. Another woman can't even tell another woman that she's a whore, that she should stop doing that. You understand? Have you seen the battles with mothers and daughters about birth? I'm not putting you on birth control. You shouldn't be having no sex. No way. They're fist fighting because the daughter wants birth control so she could go get busy. Listen, it says the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids. Go ahead. Verse 10.
If thy daughter be shameless.
If thy daughter be what?
Shameless.
If she be what?
Shameless.
Yeah, listen, you got one of those, what they call them? Strong-minded. Right? One of those strong-minded daughters that just, she just knows what she wants to do. And it just ain't no telling her what she can and can't do. Huh? Go ahead.
Keep her in straightly.
Do what?
Keep her in straightly.
One more time.
Keep her in straightly.
It says you better keep her in straightly, man. This is our daughters, our sisters. You understand? These are the women in our community, man, that don't have a lick of shame about them. Don't have a lick of shame about being a whore and just sharing their body with whoever, wants it. It says if you got someone like that, you better keep her in straightly, man. You better keep her on a short leash. You know what I mean? Like, can I go to the mall with my friends? No, you can't go to the mall with your friends. Why? Because you're just going to the mall to meet up with your damn friends. You know what I mean? You're going to the mall to meet up with some boy. Your friends are going to meet with boys and you're going to meet with a boy. You're not going nowhere. Sit the hell down. Go do dishes or fold clothes or something. Do something productive. You understand? Keep her in straightly. Like, and again, you'll be vilified. You understand that, don't you? You'll be vilified in America if you don't let your daughter express herself and go and have all the fun and freedom that she desires and lusts for. You'll be the bad guy. But that's why the Bible says a strong man. You think a strong man give a goddamn about the way he's perceived by society? That's right. When Christ taught us that we'll be ostracized by society for believing the things that we believe, for doing the things that we do, from refraining from the things that we refrain from. Hell, it's Wednesday to us. Who gives a damn? No, you're not going. No, you can't be like those other the heathen. No, you can't be like the whores and the thoughts. No, you can't be like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. No, you can't be like Lizzo. You can't be like Candy Burris from The Real Housewives. I'm sorry. You're not going to do. You're not. You're going to be raised as a princess. You understand? Of the Most High. You're not going to be doing what everybody else does. You're going to learn that you know there's a better way for a woman to be that doesn't lead to catastrophe, man. That doesn't lead to damn child support and you know what I mean, destroy children because of your promiscuity and your lust and your lack of self-control and discipline. You're gonna learn that you got to get it together, man. You got to get your life together. There's an expectation that the children of Israel are supposed to uphold in the sight of all the other nations. Our women aren't supposed to get on board with this thought culture. You understand? Keke Palmer was wrong for going out dressed the way she was, let alone conducting the act, participating in the activities that she did with Usher on that stage. And all of our sisters supported her. Black and Hispanic women supported Keke Palmer and her freedom to just dance with Usher and wear what she wants to wear. We're gonna get into Salakia. Let me get 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. Boy, I got you working, boy. You in the Apocrypha, you back in the Old Testament, New Testament. Got you running around the water, though. You holding it down, huh? Yeah, 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. We done got away from our wisdom, man. We done got away from good sound doctrine that will save our sisters from, you know what I mean, a world of heartache and misery. You got that? Go ahead.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9.
Go ahead.
In like manner also.
Go ahead.
That women adorn themselves.
That women do what?
Adorn themselves.
In what?
In modest apparel.
In what?
In modest apparel.
In fishnets. In fishnets.
In modest apparel.
In thongs.
In modest apparel.
Nude.
In modest apparel.
Listen, our sisters are supposed to dress in modest apparel, man. You understand? Like, our sisters aren't supposed to dress like hookers. They're not supposed to dress like whores and thoughts and women who are dying, who are, what's the term? Thirsty. They're not supposed to be dressing like thirst traps. You understand? There is a certain physical, like there's a way a woman can dress that's, that has pride. You know what I mean? Not absent of all shame. A woman with zero shame will walk around naked. You understand? Like a woman with no shame about herself would just walk around naked, man. With no regard for who is seeing her private parts. We as a people are destroyed. And that's because the strong man, her father was not in that house. Her father was not there to protect her from the predator that molested her. That has her now feeling like she's been so violated. What's the hell is the point in covering anything up? My uncle already took my goods. He already violated me. Huh? Like what's the point in covering any of it up when it's already been violated? We need the strong men back in these houses, huh? Our sisters need to let the strong men be in these houses. Everybody needs to get the hell in order, man. Strong men need to get into the ISUPK. You need to contact the camp nearest you and start getting in these classes and start understanding what the Most High requires of a strong man. The Christian church can't teach you what a strong man is. Huh? The Christian church will teach you that the damn strong man is a tenor in the choir. That's not a strong man. You understand? A strong man is a soldier in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana that is going to put his life on the line to protect the goods in his house. He's going to do away with getting high and having sex with prostitutes, you understand, and eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, and celebrating Christmas and Halloween and New Year's and the 4th of July and Thanksgiving to protect the goods in his house, man. That's what we need. We need the strong man back. The strong man fixes Kiki Palmer. The strong man fixes Cardi B. The strong man fixes Gabrielle Union. The strong man understands that a woman shouldn't just go making her own decisions and being, all haughty. You know what I mean? And following every TikTok trend. There's a new TikTok trend. It's kind of disturbing. I literally found out about this yesterday, right? Maybe 2 days ago. So like 2 nights ago. There's a TikTok trend where the sisters are doing this thing called AI and NPC. I don't know what NPC stands for, but AI, what the sisters do is they go live on TikTok. And then when someone sends them like a monetary gift, like a rose or a hot dog or a butterfly or a cowboy hat, they do whatever that does. They say, oh, yum, yum, yum. I love hot dogs. Someone sends another hot dog. Yum, yum, yum. I love hot dogs. And they sit there and they're just controlled by whatever the damn monetary insert is from some sick viewer. They just do it like a robot. You understand? Like it's called AI NPC. It's a new trend. If there's not a strong man in the house banning that little girl or that woman from doing that, she's going to do it. And here's the allure. They say, oh, in 2 hours, I made $349. In 2 hours, I made $2,000. Like, oh, some money's involved. We need the strong men to teach our sisters. It's more to life than just money. And you know what I mean? Like, and to not be purchased by things. You understand? Yeah, the strong man's been bound, though. The strong man is on board with the feminist movement. The strong man's on board with thought culture. You know what I'm saying? The so-called strong man that's bound, Salakia, let me damn sure be clear. The so-called strong man that's bound is all about thought culture because in his weakness, you know what I mean? And in his carnal lust, he needs more thoughts in the world, right? A carnal man needs more thoughts in the world. Why would a carnal man need more thoughts in the world? Anybody know? Anybody online know? How does it benefit a carnal man for there to be more thoughts, for thought culture and slut vacations to be in full effect? Maserat?
So more of them do it.
Yeah, so more of them do it. So he can do what?
He can.
So he can get a piece of the action. That's more food for the picking. You know what I mean? That's more fruit. That's more low-hanging fruit. That's more women, to quickly interact with and then leave. You understand? We got to be stronger than that, brothers. Our sisters, Captain Mashak brought out a couple weeks ago in DC. He said if us brothers would change our appetite as a collective, our sisters would change. We have to lose that appetite for that whore, man. So, like, I'm gonna get one more scripture if I can. I know we're running over a little bit, but what they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Let me get Ecclesiasticus chapter 9, verse 8. So many scriptures on this topic, God. So many scriptures. Ecclesiasticus chapter 9, verse 8. If Captain Mashak said, if us brothers would change our appetite, our sisters would change, their approach. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 9, verse 8.
Go ahead.
Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman.
Do that again.
Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman.
That the way that you like, we think that the way that these women dress, like being dressed like a thought, being dressed like a whore, we think that that's attractive. You understand? We think that that's a lot of brothers consider that beautiful. Brothers in the world, I'll say. You understand? Like, ooh, that's attractive. Ooh, wee. A man of the Lord will understand that. Read that again.
Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman.
You better check your damn eyes. You better check your appetite, brother. Us as men should check our appetites. That woman that ain't wearing no clothes, check that appetite, man. Keep reading.
And look not upon another's beauty.
Yeah, don't be deceived by that beauty, man. Don't sit there and get all jaw dropped and eyed and you ready to what it said. Damn, what Carmelo Anthony with this stretch? What did he say? Ready to risk it all. You know what I'm saying? Carmelo Anthony risked it all with a stripper. You understand? Go ahead.
For many have been deceived.
For what?
For many have been deceived.
For many have been what?
Deceived.
Many have been deceived. Many have been tricked. Imagine being you're supposed to be a whole strong, wise, masculine leader of a man, and you getting deceived by a sister with tight breeches on, huh? With tight pants, a short skirt. You be like you get ready to get manipulated by some cheeks. That's not strong, that's bondage, That's damn bondage, man. Keep reading.
For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman.
Many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, man. We gotta get our women to understand that it's more. There's more to beauty than appearance. You understand? That sister that is in order, that sister that is, watching her mouth, that sister that's not running out with the gang and the girls and having hot girl summer. Like that's beautiful. That's the beauty. Your conduct is what makes you beautiful, man. Your sincerity, the way that you can care for a man. You understand? The way that you care for your children, man. The way that you sacrifice. The book of Proverbs describes a virtuous woman, man. A virtuous woman having all of these qualities and traits and values and skills and abilities. None of them are dealing with her showing her damn behind on social media. You understand? None of it deals with her selfish desire for attention from other men. Yeah, there's a better way. We can do better. As the children of Israel, we have an expectation to do better. But you brothers got to get it together. You brothers got to get in order first. Of course, sisters can come into the school. You understand? They can understand that, damn, all the decisions I've made, like my life is a living hell. You understand? You can come into the school and get right. But you brothers, we can change the world. Brothers can change the world overnight. You understand? Free yourself. Free yourself from the bondage of that Christianity and that patriotism. You understand? And that Islam and that so-called conscious community. Free yourself so we can save our sisters. You understand? Our sisters are being treated like damn, like the earth is a brothel. You understand? That's and it's killing our children. You understand? Like our children are dying because of this. You understand? I know we ran over, but what we gonna do? So just to quickly get to some announcements, you know what I'm saying? We got the Midwest Cookout, you know what I mean, the Fire Weekend in Chicago coming up on July 27th, man. If you're in the area, you got to be there. If you within a hour or two drive of that joint, you should definitely be there. You got Commanding General Johanna doing a lecture. You got General Mahaiman's class. You know what I mean? You got the whole cookout going down. It's just going to be an entire event. If you in Israel, you know what I'm saying? You a Black, Hispanic, or Native American, you got to get there. Captain Cesario said it's like a mini Passover. You understand that Midwest Fire Weekend, all right? So with that, we're going to end the class. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabarakatham to the Akim, Yahweh Shema Alatham, Bahashem Yahweh Shah to the Akwatian. And with that, Shalom Israel.